Welcome to the final episode of Season 4 Slumber Party with Jiggly Caliente. How are you, Jiggly?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm excited. There's a lot of good things coming in 2018, so I'm just a happy person right now.
Yes, but before we enjoy the fruits of your labor in 2018, we have to take yet another look back.
Oh, Jesus.
Because you, the fans, have asked us to do a recap of the reunion episode of Season 4, and that's what we're here to do.
Made us get up all in this.
Yeah, we figured we should take off our pajamas for the reunion, right? And dress up a little bit.
Yeah. I dyed my red hair blonde and got a bob, and Mary became a pageant queen.
I dyed my canary yellow.
Canary hello!
My canary hello!
Oh my God.
Hello, lady! I dyed my canary yellow hair red.
And I ombre my hair and just zhuzhed it up.
You're giving us
very long time.
She got solid gold dancer.
Really long.
Yeah, I'm channeling Janet Jackson and Princess Jasmine at the same time. So yeah,
Princess Janet Jackman.
Janet Jackman.
Janet Jackman.
Let's go.
Janet Jackman.
All right.
My favorite singer.
Why don't we take a little trip back in time, like Mary said, and check out the Season 4 reunion.
Let's get this shit going.
Yes.
Oh, Chad.
Queens are back
Pretty
to
Chad
dish the
looks.
dirt as we prepare to crown America's
bitch.
next drag superstar.
Evil bitch.
Plus, we'll find out.
Wow, that's your friend.
Dirty bitch.
Ooh, the makeup.
So what did Willem actually do?
From the El Portal Theater in Los Angeles, for the gorgeous.
It wasn't just Willem who broke rules. I'm just saying, Willem wasn't the only one. It was a collective effort. Yes!
This was the year that Lady Bunny did the opening show, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear her jokes about you
No.
while you were waiting backstage now?
Mm-hmm.
You know that she doesn't watch the show. She just makes up these jokes and they kind of just
we were
work.
just walking.
Yeah.
We were walking to set by then.
We wanted you to wear that today.
Yeah.
Do you still have your...
Yeah, I still have it.
It's okay. The solid gold dancer look is cute.
I like this.
I like it.
You know, the girls on the reunion look good.
We always look good at the reunion, for the most part.
Not everybody.
Well, for the most part, because some of us are smart.
Sharon Needle.
This is so silly.
I hate Sharon a fucking mug. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Who
realize.
is that? That is not my friend. I don't remember what she looked like.
I didn't realize the corset was like braided.
Yeah, bitch.
That's so cute. She looks like her Madame Tussauds wax statue in this look.
So me and Milan were sitting and looking at Rue. So we were trying to clock her. Bitch. So during commercial, Rue goes, "You can't clock nothing." I said, "Ah!" We were the first live reunion.
That's right. Did you feel a lot of pressure? Were you expecting a lot of Maury moments?
No, we weren't allowed to.
You weren't allowed to have a lot
I
of
didn't have an issue really with anyone except for whatever the thing with Fifi. And a producer literally told me, was like, bring yourself back to that moment. And on top of that, I was moaning out of my mind.
By moaning, you mean you were taking
I was like,
moans.
hormones like...
Have you just done a shot?
A shot that every day that week, bitch.
Yikes.
I was like I was swimming in hormones. I love them. Like all these girls, I love them. They're my sisters. You know what I mean?
Sean is so talented. Look at that dress.
In a moment that made me feel in high school, I get picked last for the basketball team, but bitch, I was the maid of honor.
That doesn't go together. You got picked for the basketball team last, but you're the maid of honor?
I don't get it. I love her though.
Are we getting married at basketball games now?
But mama, where's your teeth? I know, hanging out with your good taste.
Did that hurt your feelings when she said that?
For a moment. I will say this. Later on, I guess a couple years later, Madame, I think actually it was like just recently at the Queens United.
Yeah.
Madame brought that up and she apologized to me.
Wow.
Aww.
For it. And I told her, I was like, girl, that was like 6 years ago. That I could give two thoughts.
Yeah.
And like even then it didn't really bother me. I told her I get it, it's part of the game.
Yeah.
And she was like, she understood how much my teeth hurt my feeling, like how people's comments and stuff hurt my feelings when it comes to my teeth. So she was just like, she wanted to apologize that she was a part of that kind of like pain. And I was like, girl, thank you. But I told her like, you are my sister. It's all gravy. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
oh, I lied about this.
My brother gave me a gift, like after his tax return check.
Wait, so your brother never gave you anything?
He said he would do it, and then he changed his mind. Because he knows that I don't stick to anything. Like, I'll be like, nah, I quit.
Little Kenya Michael. She had the looks, the moves, but what the hell was she talking about?
See, but this is what drives me
This is
crazy.
so stupid.
Because it's always this thing with like Latin queens who have an accent. They always treat them like they
Idiots.
don't understand anything. I hate
They're
that.
idiots. They treat them like they're idiots.
They did it to Cynthia. They did
I will
it to
say
Kenya.
this with Kenya. She did not want to use a translator. She was like, they had a translator on set for her. And she was just like, no, I don't need him. I understand you.
Right, because she probably felt like she was being, you know, condescended to by having a translator. English is her second language. Why do you have to make a
I
fucking
am not
show
a
of it?
producer. I So Kenya is like glued on, right? Mm-hmm. At some point, because it's so long, the episode long, it fell off. And Kenya's like, the commercial is like, I need the glue for my.
For her Toto.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Willem, I have to ask you to leave the competition immediately.
The moment they crowned her, yes, bitch. Yes, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
The ultimate winner. What did Willem do, Jiggly? Tell us the truth.
What didn't she do?
What didn't I do?
I will say this: rules were broken, but Willem wasn't the only one.
Here's a little sticker.
I love this moment.
And they're scented,
I
too.
love it.
It's not like a sticker.
Oh, yeah.
You better
He
get
got
her,
her.
bitch. Yes, you better fucking get her, bitch. I did.
Latrice motherfucking Royale.
Oh my God, Latrice.
Latrilla.
Latrice is
My life forever.
one of the most like beautiful people I've ever met.
The world of
I love that she always dresses like super extra, like super draggy, always with a feather, really big earrings.
That good Florida drag.
Yes. I like Fifi from like the waist up in this outfit. She looks amazing.
I think she looks good overall, actually.
Yeah.
I just don't love that like it's just a panty on the bottom. Like even if it had just been like a poof of a
It was
tulle
supposed
skirt.
to be like, you know, just the corset. It was like she was channeling the blondes.
Oh yeah, no, I totally get the reference, but I just would have loved like a little poof of a, even if it was like a really short tulle skirt.
Do you have anything to say to any of our top 3 queens? Jiggly?
Oh, this hurts.
hurts. A lot.
Now to watch this kind of hurts me.
Fifi, me and you, we supposed to be road dogs. We supposed to be sisters.
I feel bad watching this now.
Why?
But like,
Because, okay,
she studied down there. I don't understand it.
that scene particularly,
She'll tell people it was just.
I was over. Me and her already spoke about it. It was
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
It's not cool. And
However, one of the producers was like, bring yourself back to that day
And indifference is worse than hate.
and how you felt. And then on top of that, I am hormonal to the fucking 10th hour.
Right.
So everything just like kind of like, it was like overflow emotions. And I felt like now watching it, I feel like that part of me just saying something helped fuel the anger from fans towards her. And I feel guilty for that because that's my friend and I wouldn't want my friend to be hurting.
And you guys had already talked
And
about
we already
it.
spoke about
Yeah,
it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Do you think she has any resentment toward you for that moment?
at that moment, yeah, I'm sure. Like she has to. I wouldn't put it past her to not feel some kind of resentment toward me because it could be, it was like mainly that day when they announced her name, people were booing her like rudely.
Wow.
But that was the
And that was the height of this. But it wasn't like
that
love
was the
to hate.
temperament when it was her season, because I was one of the people that was buying into it. I
baked a
hated
cake.
her. I baked a cake that said Bon Voyage, and I piped Bon Voyage Fifi on it because I hated her that much. But at the end of the day, you know, Tony Soto says it the best. He says, I'm in it for the edit. And he's like, I watch this show for the edit. I get that these people are people, and when the show's over, I will respect them as people. But when you're in it for the edit, you're in it for the edit. You're watching it like a soap opera. And so it can be one way when it's being filtered through a lens, but that doesn't mean it's real.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, people forget that we're human.
Of course.
Yeah. So when I see things online about her, and she's not that person that people are like making her out to be or whatever, like,
yeah,
that's why I feel bad for that scene. Like,
but you shouldn't feel bad. You shouldn't feel bad. I think she understood that.
Because it's still happening to this day, and that's like 6 years ago.
Yeah,
I know.
So that's why I feel bad, because 6 years ago that happened, and to this day people are attacking her for the same bullshit. That, like, girl, like, I was over it months after. So why are you a viewer who has nothing to do with it? If there's anybody that should be mad, it should have been me, Willem, and Sharon. The three of us that were in the show that had the brunt of Fifi's, like, whatever. But if we got over it, if the three of us are friends with Fifi, Sharon's beef with Fifi was completely fake, and it was like played up for the show.
Right.
The two of them planned it. Willem and her, they had issues, but they got over it.
Right.
And it was that one episode for me and Fifi. And after that, me and Fifi are like the best of friends. For people to still hold on to it, I think it's just like, get over it. It's not you.
I think she has since acknowledged that she was, playing a villain. That's how she walked into All Stars 2. And I think it is the biggest compliment for someone who is playing at being a villain to be hated the way that she's hated. I know that it's not easy, obviously, because you're getting death threats and negative messages, and it's
insane.
When they release a new season in like these different countries, it's like it's a whole new fan base that's ready to hate her viciously. And it's not right, but at the end of the day,
we signed up for it.
This is what this show is, unfortunately.
I get it. But
it also doesn't stop because, they don't actually know her.
Yeah,
and so that's why they do it. I mean, and that's the other issue is, and we talk about it a lot, is that like the fans sometimes don't understand that like it is an edit, it's what's shown on TV, and sometimes you need to chill.
But there also has to be a separation of reality here for people.
Well, that's just it, though. It's like
it's
they
a TV
think that's
show
real
compared to a real life.
Yeah, they think this is real. That's the problem.
And it may have the name of reality TV on it, but not everything is real. Things are chopped up from different days. Like,
mainly our interviews. Back then, they were able to chop up our interviews. Like, you could tell because we're wearing different things. Now it's easier for them to edit because we're all wearing the same. They wear the same thing for interviews.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, let's try and move on.
She should be studied down there. I don't understand it. It's almost sociopathic, the way she'll tell people it was just a character, I was just playing it up, and then she'll sign autographs, fuck Willem, fuck Sharon. It's not cool, and I understand that it's a game. I never retaliated on the show because I didn't care, and indifference is worse than hate, and I'm not going to apologize for anything that I'm doing now.
And just seeing this part, her and Fifi, this was the height of their beef, the two of them.
This year's Miss Congeniality is...
Oh, we knew it was going to be Latrice. We all said it. That's us screaming, Latrice.
Latrice the Beast.
Latrice literally won the show. Because Latrice had a louder applause than Sharon. No shade.
Sharon Needles.
No, this bitch. Look at Alaska.
No, baby Alaska.
I'm so fake. I'm so fake. They got a tear. They had a tear rolling out her eyes.
Right now, you've been very honest about your relationship with your father, and have things improved since the show aired? No. Does he know you've done the show?
I know he watches it, and I know he doesn't like it. But I love me, and...
So he watches it, but like hate watches it? Like
he's watched it, so I guess to see what was wrong. My dad did the same thing.
Wow.
And then my dad tried to sue me.
Live life.
Sue you?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Because he said there was defamation of character.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, asshole, you did hit me. You did beat the shit out of me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And Fifi's dad tried to get money out of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fifi's mom looks so young.
Beautiful.
Well, people don't know this, so they crowned all three of them, right? So when Fifi got crowned, I guess she went like this or something, and one of the big ass stones on her costume fell right on the floor.
Oh my
And I
God.
guess it was like so close to Ruth's foot, and then the crown fell.
Oh my God.
Like it was just not meant for her.
Curse.
Not meant for her.
Who's it gonna be?
Chad Michaels. Sharon
It's
Needles.
always a bitch in the middle.
Sharon Needles.
Were you happy for her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for all of them.
I remember when she won, we all jumped. Like, we were so excited.
Because we were genuinely shocked. It was
Well, I wanted Sharon to win.
well, I wanted Sharon to win too, but I was sure, I was like, they're not gonna give it to the girl that everyone's expecting to win. They're gonna give it to Chad because she's the one.
Look.
Yeah, they're all.
You see how helpful?
Yeah.
we're sisters at the end of this, and
Of course.
that's why when people were like, "Oh, y'all hate each other," that crown fell off Phoebe's head. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, "Oh, it's just not meant to be, bitch."
How do you feel about Sharon's walk?
She'll never be in this universe.
Sharon winning changed a lot.
That's what I was talking about. is
Like,
that- yeah.
it changed the whole landscape of it.
Yeah.
You know, like.
It was such a big moment.
Anything you'd like to say?
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, we're all completely different now, so it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But Fifi the most. I mean, I was watching.
Like-
That's what I'm saying. I was watching All Stars 2 the other day, and I'm still stunned when she walks in the workroom. I'm like, who is that? That's a different person. You know?
Completely, she changed. Like first of all, she's like 4 skin tones lighter.
Yeah. True. I just would love the promise of her on the show in the future, but I know
What show?
Drag Race.
Fifi wouldn't do that.
Are you
again.
crazy? She'd never do that again.
No.
Season 15. You don't think they're going to start bringing back girls that have already been on All Stars?
No.
Like they do now with
don't
Project
think-
Runway, where they do like the veterans versus the. No?
She shouldn't do
Fifi
it.
wouldn't do
It's-
it. I don't think I would do it either, though.
I mean, Fifi shouldn't do it because it has created
She knows
so
what they're
much
gonna do to her.
negativity.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
She knows better
exactly.
at this point.
For self-preservation. I just think it's like I wonder if the girls think like, is Drag Race all that defines me? Because I
That
feel like
was-
they should know that it doesn't.
That is the realization I had after the summer. I was just like, I'm not gonna let it define me. It's like there's so much more to me than
Right.
my stint on Drag Race. Yes,
Yeah.
I was on the show for 7, 8 episodes, whatever. But at the end of the day, there's so much more to me. I've grown as an artist. I've grown as a woman.
Yep.
So that's why people just have to watch out. I did horribly at the acting challenge, but I'm the same woman that was on the Yale stage and on theater for and sold out a whole show.
The first trans woman
on top of that,
on the Yale stage, Yale drama
Exactly.
stage. Yeah.
So I've done television. So yeah, I did horrible in acting challenge, but I can. So it's like, I mean,
Well, it was the beginning. It was the beginning for so many people.
Yeah.
It just tapped open what potential I had. So I have.
Right.
So hey,
go.
the world is my oyster.
And I'm allergic to seafood. No. Just kidding.
Oh.
Well, thank you for tuning in week after week. Thank you for
Yes.
requesting this episode.
Yes.
We are so excited to share this with you. And we were so happy to look back with Jiggly, with our friend Jiggly. And maybe we'll do this again for another season. Maybe we'll think about it. We'll see. Maybe.
Why? I'm not on any other season.
Oh, but you have plenty of words to share with the world about other seasons.
Oh, you mean
we'll
my
see.
information?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. I love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.